Hello and welcome back, audience. My name is MassiveBrad and welcome back to my FIFA 19 Liverpool career mode. Now, before we get into today's episode, I just want to say a huge big thank you for loving support on the channel. And as always, guys, at the start of these episodes, we're quickly going to recap on the previous. And in the previous episode, we only played one game and we finished off the January transfer window. That one game, of course, being against Newcastle. Rafa Benitez and his team travelled to Anfield. But unfortunately, as we do at Anfield, we turned up on the day, we beat them 3-0, we kept a clean sheet, we added another 3 goals to the goal difference, and we bagged another 3 points in the Premier League. Very, very happy with that result against Newcastle. Then we finished off the January transfer window. We were looking to offload Danny Ings, we were looking to offload Dani Alves, and we also added Angel Correa to the shortlist. Unfortunately, Danny Ings' deal fell through. No one come in for Dani Alves. And also for Angel Correa, there was no offers that come in. But the 2 players that we were after was Philippe Coutinho and Timo Werner. Now, luckily enough for us, we got Timo Werner on a free. And if we do continue our Liverpool Season 3, our Liverpool Career Mode Season 3, should I say, he will be joining us in that season. But sadly, when it came to the Coutinho deal, I did my best to get him. And now when I look back, guys, I was offering 110 million. They kept saying no. They kept coming back saying 113. I will put my hands up for 3 million. I should have just paid it. And I did think about going back and redoing the episode again. Just go back to the last save after I've played the actual game, finish off the January transfer, and just give them the 113 million that they were asking for. Because to mess around with 3 million, especially when we have 279.11 million in the bank, it was silly. It was stupid. I put my hands up. It was my own fault. But it's fine, because if we continue with Season 3, the first target we will go after will be Philippe Coutinho. And no matter what the cost, whether it's 110, 120, 130, even up to 160 million, if that's what Barcelona want for him, then that's what we'll have to pay. Because at the end of the day, you guys want it to happen. 8 of you voted yes to bring Coutinho to Liverpool. 3 of you voted no. I didn't make it happen. I did try my best. It fell through. Barcelona walked out. And you know what? When they walked out after I offered 110 and the agent, or the transfer rep, should I say, when he put his hands and he done his hands and he stormed out and whatever, if I'd have put 110 and he'd went, no, 130, and if he'd have done it one more time, I probably would have accepted it and not risked it. But unfortunately, he stood up, he walked out the room. We tried to hope that the red X would go and we could go in for Coutinho again. We sadly couldn't. It's done. It's dusted. It's old news. We've got to move on, because in today's episode, we've got Southampton up next on the 1st of Feb. And then I do believe we have Watford. So 2 games in the Premier League. We still currently sit 6 points clear of second place Arsenal. The team is a little bit worse for worse right now. I feel like the team we're about to put out against Southampton is more like a team I'd put out in the FA Cup and the Carabao Cup. But unfortunately, because we only played Newcastle 2 days ago, the team is not fully fit. But this is the lineup we are putting out against Southampton. We've got Ryan Sessegnon on that left wing, Anderson Talisca at striker, Junior out on the right wing, Aaron Ramsey linking up with the Ox in the central midfield roles. A little deeper, we got Fabinho in the central defensive midfield, and then Tierney, Jimenez, Gomez and Semedo at the back, with, of course, Alisson between the sticks. If we go into Transfer Hub now, I think, I did leave it where we couldn't go in for either Coutinho or Timothy Weah. What I'm going to do, guys, is after we played the Southampton game, I'm going to keep checking on the Transfer Hub, and I do believe we should be able to do a deal for Philippe Coutinho outside the transfer window, so he then joins us in the next transfer window. If that is the case, I will go in for him in today's episode, get the deal done, because we've got the funds to do it, get it done, so you guys get the player back to Liverpool that you wanted. But let's go ahead and get into this game against Southampton. It's important we just keep pushing now. We're coming to the end of the Ajax Road to Glory Season 1. We're a little bit behind with the Liverpool Career Mode Season 2, so you probably are going to see more Liverpool Career Mode episodes over the next week or so. I need to smash them out because I need pretty much, let's say on a Monday, to finish the Ajax Road to Glory, and then on the Tuesday I need to be finishing the Liverpool Career Mode, so I can then do a joint video asking you guys which series should be cancelled, and then we can go from there and I can kick off my brand new series. But let's get into this game at St Mary's Stadium against Southampton. Lee, I apologise in advance. Lee is a massive Southampton fan. I'm coming out, lad, to score a load of goals and hopefully build that goal difference. But let's get into it and hopefully bag those 3 points. Let's make it happen, Red Men. We're at St Mary's Stadium. We're here to dominate. We're here to score a lot of goals. We haven't got our usual three up front, the likes of Sadio Mane, Mohamed Salah and Bobby Firmino. But it is going to be Southampton to kick us off in this first half period. And let's get it underway. Let's go to Talisca.
Here's the Southampton team.
Lamina, nicely done, and Talisca's going to pick that one up nicely. Here goes Talisca now, poking it around the corner to Junior. Junior looks at coming in. We've got Ryan Sessegnon coming in, back post, swinging in. Ryan Sessegnon makes it 1-0. Well, I'm sorry, Lee, but when Southampton are going to turn off like that, I am going to punish them. 2 minutes, 46 seconds, we're 1-0 up against the Saints. The away fans, our fans, are bouncing. Look at that ball, a beautiful ball, nice curled ball right in front of the defenders and the goalkeeper. Southampton playing it round now and coming forwards. Let's go, Jimenez, you're going to have to get tight to your man. Nicely done, Jimenez, keep going, ball in towards the back post. Let's go, Alisson, get up, son. I don't think we've got anyone too big here, so I don't know if to just, you know what, let's just whip a ball in right over there. Talisca whips a ball in. The Ox takes a touch on the volley, hits it on the volley. What a strike! What a strike from Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. And the keeper denies. Here's Tierney, Sessegnon, Ramsey, the Ox, Fabinho, Ramsey looks to bend one now. Ramsey again onto the left foot. It's 2-0. Aaron Ramsey looks at taking it on a finesse with the right foot. Takes a deflection off the Saints man. Falls back to his left foot as he puts his laces through it. I went for a finesse there, seen a bit of a gap, couldn't get there. Then he takes it down his left foot, bends it into the top left corner and beats the keeper at his near post. 2-0 after just 20 minutes. I'm sorry, Lee, but this could be a cricket score. And they're coming forwards in numbers. Let's play that through now. Nicely done, poked through. Ramsey looking over the top now, looking at getting Junior in behind. Junior's snuck in. Junior! It's 3-0! Oh, this is going to be a good game. I love this because I know every single goal I score against Southampton is an extra pound in the pot. I'd like to get to 6 or 7-0 here. And Junior, look at this. Ramsey, beautiful ping ball. Sneaks in behind as the defender brings it down. Onto that left foot and he buries it. Talisca pings it over the top now, looking for Junior. He's going to run in behind again. Junior's going to rob him. Slide it into Sessegnon. Ah, it's a little bit too far. Sessegnon pulls it back, makes that ball in now. Junior! Oh, straight into the keeper's hands. This is men against boys. This is a walk in the park. Tierney, you're going to have to come across now, son. Ball into the middle. Alisson to get there. Punches it. It's not a great clearance. Alisson with a big save. The Ox. Back to Talisca. Cuts in on that right foot. Looks at Ben. The one takes a deflection and it's out for a corner. We've got a corner to make it 4-0 right before half time. Come on, Jimenez. Make this one happen, son. Make this happen. Near post. Nice little ball in now. Gomez is there to clear the way only as far as Sessegnon, who goes for the cheeky chip and puts it over the bar as the referee blows for half-time at St Mary's Stadium. Going in 3-0 up. I mean, this could have been 6 or 7-0 just by half-time. It's 3-0 now. What are the match facts looking like? 9 shots, 8 on target. Incredible. We've only had 1 shot off target right now. We are dominating Southampton. I'd like it to get to 6 or 7-0. And with this team and the way they're playing right now, there's no reason why this can't happen. So Anderson Talisca is going to be the man to kick us off in this second half period. And let's get it underway. Ramsey outright to Sessegnon. Sessegnon into Talisca. Talisca over now to Junior. Cutting back onto that left foot. Junior! Talisca to follow it up. No, not going to happen. Out to Fabinho. Cuts in behind his man. Plays it up now to Ramsey. Talisca dances his man. Lays it off to the Ox. Not going to get the shot off. Junior comes across on the volley and it's the side netting. Southampton coming forwards in numbers now, lads. Keep going. Keep going. Alisson with a big save. Chase that down, Ramsey. Tonali. The Ox. Junior. Lays it off to Semedo, who's darting into the box now. Junior onto that left foot. Oh, just over the bar. Conniat laying it off to Tonali now. Let's break forwards then, lads. Break forwards, lay it into the Ox. The Ox! Bullets at Gunn. And luckily enough for Gunn, he keeps it in. Let's put this ball in now until Talisca's going to be offside. I cannot believe we haven't scored 5 or 6 goals. Left foot from Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. Well, it's going to end 3-0, I'm sure, as this ball is kicked out. The referee is, there we go, going to blow for full time at St Mary's Stadium. We've beaten Southampton 3-0. It should have been 6 or 7. So you know what, Lee? Although I've just hammered your team, you should be grateful that it wasn't 6 or 7-0 because it easily could have been when we look at these stats. 16 shots, 12 on target. Southampton had 3 shots, only 2 on target. Junior picking up man of the match on a 9.4. Incredible game. Wish we could have put some more past, especially to increase that goal difference. But we've got Watford up next. There's no reason why we can't do exactly the same to Watford as we have to Southampton. But hopefully this time, put a few more goals past them while keeping a clean sheet. Right, and here we are, guys. Back at the Central, about to face off against Watford at Anfield, and I'm excited for this game. But something I just noticed is Arsenal are currently second position, 24 played on 53 points. We currently stand 7 points clear of them, but we have a game in hand. So our 24th game is going to be against Watford. If we beat Watford, we'll go up to 63 points, which means at the end of today's episode, we could potentially be 10 points clear on second position Arsenal. When you actually look at the points in the Premier League, City are third with 39. That is ridiculous. There is a much bigger fight between third, fourth, fifth and sixth place than there is the top two, because right now we are miles ahead. We are 26 points ahead of fifth position Spurs, which is absolute madness. But a few things we need to discuss, guys, before we get into the Watford game. First up is, as we jump over to the office, Real Madrid have shown interest in purchasing Angel Correa for a fee of £33.6 million. Now, Angel Correa in the previous episode was voted by one vote to sell. So technically, we should sell him. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to go over to this, I'm going to delegate, and I'm going to ask them to start it at 50 million, and I'm going to say if they want to pay 42 at the lowest for him, then they can have him for 42 million. You guys voted that you wanted to sell him, so that is what we're looking to do. The next, a big positive, if we go over to the transfer hub, you guys may not be expecting this, but we can now go in for Philippe Coutinho. Now, we could have signed him in the previous episode. I did everything I could to sign him, but unfortunately, it just kept falling through, should I say, and then they just walked out. He threw down his hands. That's enough. I'm sick of this. We're going back and forth and walking out. Realistically, I said to myself, do you know what, for 3 million, I should have just done it. I should have accepted the 113. I was offering 110 million. What's an extra 3 million when we have 280 in the bank? But realistically, on the flip side, FC Barcelona, very rich club. Why couldn't they just come down to 3 million? So no mess around, guys. Let's get back in and approach to buy Philippe Coutinho from Barcelona once again. So although the previous episode might have been we missed out on a superstar or we tried to bring him back, this episode could potentially be called the return of the Brazilian magician if we manage to sign him. So what I'm going to do is, let's go player swap. Let's go centre back. And let's offer Diego Godin. Would they be interested in him? They would, plus 102.35 million. Okay. We can work on this. So let's drop this down. Make it 85 million. Plus Diego Godin's, let's say 21. Let's round it down. That takes us up to 106. Is that correct? That is 106. So let's offer that and see what they say. 85 million plus, no, they're sticking at the 102. Okay. What about, don't walk out on me this time. Don't do that. Let's go 90 million. We'll slowly come up. I'll come to that 100 million, but let's just see if I can get it a bit less. So right now we're offering you 111.5 million. What are you saying? Price is set for Coutinho. Okay. I'm coming to 95. I'm getting there. Just don't walk out on me, okay? 95 million plus Godin plus a sell-on fee of 15%. What we saying now, Barcelona? We've got him. Barcelona's rep has agreed on that deal. So Diego Godin, this is what I wanted to do in the previous episode. This is what I should have done. I should have offered Diego Godin and got him for the 100 million. They wanted the 113. Fair enough. I should have just paid it. But then I should have just offered Diego Godin and 90 million, and they'd have just accepted it like that. Bearing in mind, Diego Godin cannot get in the team right now because we've got Van Dijk and Gomez as our main centre-backs. Then we've got Jonathan Tah and Jimenez as the backups. So Godin can't get near the team right now, and he wasn't the player that I expected. I thought he was going to be a lot better. He just started declining so much. He was worth 40-odd million when we got him at the start of the season. He's already down to 21 million. He's decreasing so fast. So let's just get into this now, and let's try and bring Philippe Coutinho, as you guys requested, bring him back. I'll just be gutted now if you guys cancel this on me, because we won't even have a Season 3 at Liverpool. We'll be doing a Season 2 at Ajax. We'll have to wait and see. So he wants a crucial role. Wow, £310,000 a week. Wow. That is going to cost us a small fortune. What I don't understand is the transfer budget right now is 0. Not 100% sure why that is. I don't know if it's all just been moved to the wage budget. I can't even count it. I'm going to have to give him crucial. He's not going to come to us, is he, at 89 overall and just be, you know, not a crucial player. We'll have you for 5 years. Can we agree on that? Oh, Philippe, don't spit your dummy out, son. Do not spit your dummy out. Meet me halfway at 4 and we've got a deal. He's happy with that. Of course you're happy with that. You're coming back to where you were made. Okay, wage. I mean, I don't even know where to start. Let's offer him. I mean, do we go 180 and offer him 2 million? Does that seem about right? 180 million for Coutinho. I mean, I don't know what Salah and stuff are on. Let's go 200. What about 2.5 million? Does that seem a little bit more realistic? Let's try that. 200 grand a week, 2.5. Okay, we weren't far out. We were not far out. So what I want to do is I want to remove that bonus, and let's see if you'll agree on that. Okay, he's put it up 10k. Okay, that's not too bad. 230,000 a week, 2.5 million sign-on bonus. Have we potentially just signed Philippe Coutinho? Yes, we have. We have just brought. Look at the smile on Philippe Coutinho's face. He's coming home with Mane, Salah, Bobby. We've just signed Philippe Coutinho. We've got Timo Werner coming in for Season 3 and Philippe Coutinho. Absolute madness. That is crazy. It's a shame that we didn't do that in the previous episode and get him a little bit earlier. But you know what, guys? I've done it for you. Philippe Coutinho will be back in Season 2 if we are to continue. We'll be back in Season 2? What are you on about, Brad? He will be joining us in Season 3 if we are to continue a 3rd season. But now it's about getting into this game against Watford. And this is the lineup we are putting out. The usual starting 11 you guys are used to seeing day in and day out. It's Sadio Mane out on the left wing. Roberto Firmino at striker. Salah out on that right wing. Gino Wijnaldum linking up with Naby Keita in the central midfield role. A little deeper we've got Fabinho in the central defensive midfield. And then Robertson and Van Dijk, Gomez and Trent at the back. With, of course, Alisson between the sticks. What I just quickly want to see is, has the money gone now? I'm guessing the money has gone there now. I mean, realistically, look at the wage budget. I don't really know why it glitched out. I thought maybe it had moved all our transfer budget into it, but it definitely hadn't done that. We've still got, unless the money hasn't gone yet, as the funds not... In fact, no, they've definitely gone. Because we had 280 odd million, and we don't have nowhere near that now. So that money must have already gone, which is wrong, really. Because I don't think it should take the money off you until the deal's been done, but maybe that's how football works in real life. But anyway, let's get into this game against Watford. We're on the back end of an absolute smashing game against Southampton, beating them 3-0. Could have easily been 6 or 7. I'm hoping to do the same against Watford. We are at home, so let's get into this game, bag the 3 points, get the home fans behind us, and hopefully get a decent goal difference. Come on, lads, I'm feeling good. Again, talking about Sadio Mane, he's still top goal scorer, but he has not scored, I do believe, in the last... I think he scored 3 games ago. He certainly didn't score in that last game. I don't think he scored in the last episode. I think it has been 2 or 3 games since Sadio Mane has scored. But it is going to be Bobby Firmino to kick us off in this first half against Watford. Let's get it underway and see what damage we can do. Fabinho. Bobby. Back to Fabinho. It should be 1-0, but he's put it straight at the keeper. Cuts inside. Keep on this, lads, and they're coming forwards now. Watford get a shot up. Alisson denies. Robertson clears it away before he puts it into his own net. Poking it through now, looking for Salah. Salah in behind. Cuts it back. onto his left foot. Looks at Ben, the one. Just didn't kill quick enough. There's Gerard Deulofeu. We've got to be careful of him. He's a danger man, Naby Keita. Salah, straight up to Bobby now. Bobby through. Bobby! It's 1-0. Tell you what, he nearly got taken out there and it could have easily been a penalty. That was a beautiful ball. Look at this. Salah straight up. Beautiful bent ball. Yeah, if he'd have caught him, I'm saying that's probably outside the box, to be honest. But we find ourselves 1-0 up against Watford after 22 minutes. We've been waiting for that goal to come. It's finally here. Let's push on for a couple more now, lads. Bobby laying it off now to Gini. Gini waiting for the overlap now of Mane. And Mane's going to be in behind now. Sadio Mane, surely. He can't. Naby Keita to follow up. Drills it well wide. Gini's picked it up. Let's go back to Salah. Naby Keita tries to roll around his man. Still Naby Keita coming forwards. Hold it up. Go into Salah. Salah near post. Big save there from the Watford keeper. Robertson. Putting Mane in behind. Beautiful. Mane towards the back post for Salah, who's there. Should have waited. Should have took a touch with Salah on the chest and volleyed it or something. Not went with the header. There's Mane. Mane through to Bobby, laying it off now to Fabinho. Fabinho picks it up nicely, looking through now to Salah. Don't know why Fabinho went to the floor, but nevertheless we're going in 1-0 up against Watford at Anfield. We're absolutely all over them like a rash. I have no doubt that we're going to do a job on Watford again. It's just by how many. I don't think it's an if, what or but. 14 shots with 7 of them being on target. We're winning this game. It's just by how many is the question. But let's get into the second half with Watford kicking us off and see what damage we can do in the second half. Back to Gini now. Into Bobby. Bobby waiting for Salah to dart forward. Giving the ball away. That's a problem. Giving the ball away. Gerard Deulofeu. In fact, it's Gray. It's 1-1. I said we were guaranteed to win this game. Gray has just put them back on level terms. He had a great chance before. He didn't take it and he's literally just gone off. Look at that. What a sickener. As he scores the goal to bring them back to equal terms, he then goes and gets subbed off. Here's Naby Keita. Bobby. Bobby to Gini. Through to Bobby. Bobby! Here we go. 2-1. It's took a little bit of time, but it's finally here. And as he runs off to celebrate with the home fans, we put ourselves 2-1 up against Watford. I did say we were winning this game. It was only by a matter of how many. Into Gini, laid off to Bobby running through. Bobby on his right foot, top left corner. We're back on winning ways, ladies and gentlemen. Now let's push on and give ourselves a little bit of breathing space. Salah intercepts that one nicely. Into Bobby. Bobby now through to Gini. Playing it around now to Mane. Mane coming forwards now. Referee, that's going to be a penalty. He's given it. Sadio Mane is going to be the one to step up for this penalty as well. He got it. He's top goal scorer. And their defender, Navarro, picks up a yellow card. No, Fabinho, you won't be taking it, sadly. It is going to be Sadio Mane. Mane, you definitely need to finish this one, son, okay? Finish it in that top right corner. Finish it, son. Oh, it's saved. What a sickener. Talisca. So let's go in for that overlap now of Naby Keita. Going to strike it on the edge of the box. Naby Keita with a powerful shot. Straight up to Talisca. Laying it off now to Ramsey. It wasn't a great ball from Talisca. But nevertheless, with 2 minutes to go, let's win that header. Oh, it's flicked on. That is a problem. That is a big problem. Oh, no. Let's get in behind. Come on, lads. Let's make it happen. Nicely done there. No! Big block there. Nicely done, Gomez. No messing around with it. Trent, Virgil. Play it through the middle now. We've given the ball away again. We've given the ball. Virgil gets there. Get there, Ramsey. Nicely done. Here's Mane. And as Mane collects the ball. Wow! Little bit of pressure there in the last 5-10 minutes from Watford. Silly passing at the back. Could have just threw that game away and possibly come away with a 2-2 draw. I mean, these stats are going to be ridiculous. We easily deserved. Look at that. 19 shots, 10 on target. And we only scored 2. Watford having 6 shots. 4 of them being on target. Wow. I'm expecting 4 or 5 goals from that. It's very similar to the game against Southampton. We absolutely dominated them, but only managed to put 3 in the back of the net. So what it's saying right now is most of our players certainly don't have their scoring boots on. They have their shooting boots, but not their scoring boots. Right, guys, and here we are back at the Central for the final time in today's episode. But in the next episode, we've got 2 massive, and I mean massive games back to back. First, We have Man City in the round 5 of the FA Cup. We are at Anfield, and you guys may well have seen the news article there about will Dejan Lovren make his Manchester City debut against his former club Liverpool. I don't think so with the amount of players that Man City have, but that is a massive game in the FA Cup. We normally play the kids. I'm going to continue to play the kids because for me, I don't want to put out our strongest starting 11, even though we quite easily could. It's the FA Cup, and I'm quite happy to go until we get to the last 2 or 3 games. I'm quite happy to continue to play quite a rotated team because then the likes of Sessegnon, Jonathan Tah, Jimenez, Junior, Talisca, they don't moan about not getting played, because if we constantly played this team, everyone else on the subs bench and the reserves will just moan about not getting played. So it's very good that we rotate it. And then the next game, the second game in the next episode is against a team that we have just signed a player from, and that is FC Barcelona in the round of 16 Champions League. It's only the first leg. The second leg is on the 10th of March. The first leg is on the 19th of February. We've just signed Philippe Coutinho from them for Season 3 to play in the central midfield role. Is he going to play against us? Is he going to do any damage? I would have thought so, but it's the front 3 that we have to be careful of. I have no idea what front 3 they will play, but the likes of Suarez, Messi, and the likes of, I can't even think of his name now, they signed him from like FC Porto or something, and who's the other one that Arsenal were looking at? Dembele. Dembele's one of them, and the other one begins with an M. Malcolm. There we go, Malcolm. So whether they're going to play Dembele, Messi and Suarez, or they're going to put Malcolm in there, Barcelona have an incredible team. They've got a great keeper between the sticks, solid defence. It's going to be hard to break down. So the fact that we've got City and Barcelona in one episode, that is probably going to be the biggest episode that we have played so far. But we are ending today's episode on a high. Not only did we beat Watford 2-1, we've beat the Saints 3-0. Sorry about that, Lee. And we've also signed Philippe Coutinho. You guys wanted them. 8 votes said yes, 3 said no. If we continue with Season 3, Timo Werner and Philippe Coutinho will be joining Liverpool. 2 massive, massive transfers to get in the January transfer window. And considering we're getting Timo Werner on a free, absolutely outstanding. But that is going to do it for today's episode, guys. If you have enjoyed it, please do give it a big thumbs up for me. Don't forget to drop your comments down below. If you're new around here, click that subscribe button. Don't forget to share this video with your friends and family. And I've been Massive Brad. Peace out.